EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Down. 10 black.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Got it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Red 38. Throw 52. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Packers.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Yellow 43. Cut.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 6.
Cut. 60 red. Black shot.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers going up top again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
319.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Stephon Gilmore there defensively to break it up.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Set. Fight. Blue 32. Black Ultra.
On first down, it's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go. Black foot ready.
On play action, Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
62 blue. Going to be rail. Claw, 10. Hut, hut.
We're trying to run it here with Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? how well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
To the 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Let's go now. 45, wide.
And motion, it's Golden.
Cut.
A second down throw for Love. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cut, cut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
On the ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set, huh?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready. Black, 95. Shot, 17. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one complete to Watson. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Forced out wide. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. Jacobs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. That is caught, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his second touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
319!
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
But the defense quick to read this. They bust in, drop him before he could take that shot downfield.
Brings up 2nd and long.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Javonte Wyatt getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down, and barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Striker, green, Will Green. Black 40. Set.
Back to throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 52 Blue. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Drill. 50. Ready. 38. Yellow. 1. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. goes. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Steelers 6. McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Green 18.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
2nd and 10.
We need get 300. Get 300.
Off the play fake. Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's out wide to Warren. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he finds his tight end, Freiermuth. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
60 red. 60 red.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Second and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black, right blue. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 30. Edo blue. Set.
Now Love. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jalen Ramsey. He is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
33, yellow. Black shot. Set, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Here's Rodgers. On him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. It is 3rd and long.
319.
Rodgers going up top again. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
319. 630. Jump out.
Again, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
The tackle by Quay Walker. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Stand on it. 319. 319.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they work this forward to the 35. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
319.
That's quickly out to Smith. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
319!
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
Hey, 88!
From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Warren, this defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd
A
and
loss
goal.
was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, that is touchdown number 508 of his career. Drawing him level with the man who he was the understudy for his first few seasons, Brett Favre.
Next to score, Packers 24, Steelers 16. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go! Set, go!
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, set! 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Ready, slide through. 45, White. Set.
A second down throw for Love. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready. Black. Watch out now. 62. Black Ultra. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers now. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Play action now with Rogers. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rogers. He's going to have the first down and then some. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground.
And he's into the end zone. Fire move. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Wait. Here we go. Cut.
They go play action with Love. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Patrick Queen. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 40, 52 blast. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. Big strides. Look at him go. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 62 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set, cut. 33, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. 10 black. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Here's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second down, Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready. Black, next check.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his key.
43.
Throwing on second down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Cut.
Here's Love. Open is cracked. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. Cut.
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer. and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
52, red, yellow. Cut.
On second down, Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set, cut. Red, 38. Ready?
Love to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the
On the double.
38-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
On 1st and 10. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2.
45. Huge. Yellow. Needle blue.
In motion, it's Golden.
Set, cut.
To throw is Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Clock flash. 95. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Got it.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Spike 60. Come on. Set. Block 40. Set. Go.
On play action, Love. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Go to 50.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Okay, break. Here, cut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
They'll try to run with their fullback, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Let's go now.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This a 42-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They drop this down to Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
319.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by entering Cooper. And the Packers will take over at their own 15.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.